Hi guys, how you doing? You're welcome back to my channel again. It's been long. I've not done a sit down video like this because we've been having vlogs. Like the title suggests, you already know what I'll be talking about in this video, or you might not really know, but like you can guess what I'll be talking about in this video. When I was pregnant, like the early stage of the pregnancy, and we had to go and do a scan. We've already done our first scan. We did the first scan at 6 weeks. That was when we just found out that we are pregnant. We went to the hospital and did the scan, like the scan that they do for that early stage pregnancy. It was actually the first time of me seeing that type of scan, like the type that they use something like a vibrator. It's not a vibrator though, but they just use something and put it inside the vagina to scan and check the baby. So that was the type that we did, and they saw it. It was like they confirmed that okay, there's actually a baby there at that very early stage. Afterwards, after like a few months, I think 3 to 4 months, I went for like another scan to scan my tummy, like with the normal putting of stuff on top of the stomach to scan for the baby. The person that did the scan, after everything, he said, okay, that you can see a baby, this is a baby's hair, this, that, this, and the rest of the things that they always tell people during a scan for pregnancy when they are checking the baby. But then he said that there is something, and I was like, okay, what is it? He pointed on the screen and said there is a growth somewhere, and I asked him what is that. He said it's fibroid, and I was like, oh my god, I've been hearing fibroid, but this is the first time I'm actually hearing that it is in my own stomach. So I was like, why is it there and all of that. It was like that during the delivery that they can take it out or stuff like that. Like the man just said there is a fibroid there in the stomach and all of that, and from what I know, fibroid grows. So I was so worried after what he said. He gave us the test stuff, and because we did it in a different in a scan center different from the hospital, so I took it to the hospital, told the doctor that this is what the scan said, this is what he said about the having fibroid, and they checked and looked at it and said that from the report he wrote there is a noodle like that. And I told the doctor I was so worried, because when I got back home, I started researching on fibroid, what is fibroid, and even up till now I don't still understand, because I've forgotten all what I read about the fibroid, but I don't still understand what it is. I don't really know what it is, but I know that it is something that when it grows in the stomach, it do affect childbearing. That is all I know about fibroid. So the doctor was like, hey, it is nothing to worry about. It is just a noodle, so don't worry yourself about it. But this, what they said did not hold water for me, because I was already very worried, and I used to tell my husband, this thing that is in my stomach, I'm very worried about it, because prior to him saying that he found something like that in my stomach, my sister told me a story of someone that we know, that the wife was pregnant and they went to the hospital. They found that there was a fibroid in the lady's stomach, so they plan on going to deliver the baby or take out the baby before the time of before the due date, so that the fibroid will not interfere with the baby and all of that. But sadly, before I think a week to when they were about to go and do the delivery, the fibroid actually killed the baby in the womb, and they just had to go and open up and bring out a still baby, like a dead baby. So this thing made me so worried. I was like, does it mean that as my baby is growing the fibroid on the other side will be growing, and I don't want something that as the baby is growing, the stuff will grow up and come and strangle my baby or something. So this thing gave me sleepless nights. I was very worried. I wanted to like ask or talk to my mom, ask my mom or something, but I just decided to like, okay, you know what, let me just keep it to myself, so I will not be scaring myself more. Because every time I go to the doctor, I always ask them, how about this thing that they said is in my stomach? How about this thing? Do you know they had to go and call another, is it a consultant, to come and talk to me about it, that it is not something to worry about, that sometimes it can, what is the word? It can shrink or disappear or something, like just go away is the word. I don't know the term to use, but it can actually go away since it is something that is very small. And I was like, really, it's nothing for me to worry. They told me I shouldn't worry myself, I shouldn't bother myself about it, that it is something very insignificant and it is very, very little, like it was very, very little. So I said, okay. It was after the whole explanation. I also asked him, how about, I heard also that during CS that the fibroid can be removed. So the doctor said if the fibroid is in the site of where they're about to make the incision, that is when they can remove it. If not, there is no need going to start removing fibroid when I'm already going to be bleeding and losing a lot of blood, which can cause complications. So it is better to just let it be in case of anything like that, to just let it be. I said, okay, no problem. And after some weeks rolled by, I actually forgot about it because I went to do another scan and they did not tell me there is anything, that there is any growth that is in my stomach again. So I just like, okay, that's fine, even though I did not like want to bother myself about that, but I did not get any report like that again after subsequent scans. So I just decided to forget about it and move on and expect the baby and pray to God that God should keep my baby, because I was always praying to God, God, please keep my baby, nothing should happen to my baby, and all of that, and all the stories and all of that about that was, you know, people share their stories. And there is a video that I watched about how they had to get an emergency CS because the baby's umbilical cord went round the baby's neck, like kind of strangling the baby. So they had to rush and bring out the baby. So I was always praying for my baby, God, please let nothing happen to my baby. Let my baby be strong. Let my baby come out well and everything. And I was always checking. If I stay for some minutes and I don't feel my baby's movement, I will look for a way to make the baby move. Sometimes I'll ask my husband or my baby 1 year old to come and kiss my stomach, because when the baby hears the sound of kiss, she actually moves. But there was once close to delivery period that I did not feel a movement for some time, and I called my baby to come and kiss. She kissed. There was no movement. I called my husband, come and kiss. My husband kiss everywhere. There was no movement, and I was like, what is going on? Why is the baby not moving? Because this is a baby that was very active in the stomach. She was always moving, and she was always moving, I don't know, swimming around and all of that. So I was like, okay, you know what? If I don't feel this baby's movement in the next couple of minutes, I'll have to go to the hospital or something. But luckily it was not long. I started feeling the baby's movement again, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. All I need is that movement, even though it became painful and uncomfortable at some point, because this my second baby's kicks were not pleasant at all. But my first baby, I used to enjoy the kicks. I love it when she kicked. They were so soft and sweet kicks that she used to give. But this baby, her kicks were not soft, they were not sweet, they were just uncomfortable. But I just wanted to be knowing that she's moving and she's kicking, just so I know that my baby is fine. That was just it. That made me to be so worried during this pregnancy. That was the news I had from the early stage, I think second trimester. That was when I heard it, and it actually made me so worried, because I was like, this thing actually makes people not to be able to put to bed. They have to be going to do what is it called, surgery. They have to do surgery or take some kind of things to shrink the fibroid. So I think that is the word, to shrink it. Thankfully, my baby came out healthy. My baby came out strong, and here I am also strong. I'm thankful to God for that. So in case you have a vast knowledge about fibroid, I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. How does it start? How does it go? Is it that it actually starts small and grows big or something? I would love to hear your opinions on what you have to say about this in the comment section below. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. You know, when you give the video a like, YouTube will recommend it to more people. So I need your like. Always like my videos and every other person's video you watch here. And also subscribe to this channel if you've not. Turn on the notification bell so that you will see my subsequent uploads whenever I post, and you get them right on time. And also don't forget to shop my natural skincare products on etifranskincare.com website. You can get a 10% off by checking the description box. I have other amazing links for you in the description box, so go check it out and make use of the links, okay? And I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye. Don't forget to shop our natural skincare product at www.etifranskincare.com. Check the description box to get a 10% discount code to shop any natural product of your choice. These products are very effective, and we have great customer reviews.